Why did you have a meat cleaver in your hand? Now, why'd you do that, man?
Because I was mad.
On November 9th, 2022, officers responded to an apartment over a report of a man chasing down his stepdaughter in the hall with a meat cleaver.
Oh, I had because you had meat cleaver. I ain't gonna get my meat cleaver.
What's up, big dog?
Come on in.
What's going on? What y'all got going on?
Yeah, her daughter always start problem. Call here trying to goddamn me and my wife. See, I bought her daughter from our house. They ain't number problem starter.
Okay.
And she always come in. People be letting her in our house. She want to start. I'm looking for my earring. My earring costs a lot of money. Somebody done stole my earring.
All right. Hey, let's just take a breath really quick, okay? Where's this meat cleaver that was supposedly involved in all this? I mean, don't go grab it. Don't go grab it. I'm just asking what it is.
Nobody, what I'm gonna do with a meat cleaver? This is where I live.
Hey, I don't care if this is where you live, man. We're trying to figure out what's going on. All right.
Ain't nothing going on.
All right. Well, we got
hey,
her
daughter out there.
Calm down.
Her daughter out there.
Calm down. Okay. Calm down. So we can figure out what's going on. I need you to stop raising your voice so I can actually understand you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, me and my wife had an altercation.
Okay, I need to know more about the altercation, though.
Ain't nobody hit nobody.
Okay, that's not what I'm hearing.
We just looked for an earring. Her daughter came here and don't supposed to be here.
Listen, I'm not hearing that nobody didn't hit anybody, okay? From the other side out there, I'm hearing that there was some physical stuff that happened in here. I'm trying to get your side of it, okay?
Yeah, I threw that vase down. I was mad because somebody came in here and stole my earring. I ain't hit nobody with it. I threw the vase down. My wife cleaned.
Where's the vase?
It ain't no vase, it's a trash can. I don't know where it's at now.
Did it break?
Yeah, uh-huh.
All right, now why'd you do that, man?
Because I was mad because somebody came in here and stole my earring while I was asleep.
Okay. So you think that somebody stole your earrings, you threw the vase
My daughter
down.
stole my earring.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that she stole the earring?
Because every time she come over here, when she leave, all my stuff stolen.
Okay.
And her daughter come over here just to start make everything escalate.
Okay, how did she end up with a little cut on her hand?
So I was at my aunt's house and I was with my mom, and she said that he had been like nitpicking all day.
Every day.
Hold on.
Every day I get off work.
Hold on.
Okay.
So while we on the phone talking, she telling me what's going on. He started calling, accusing her of stealing one earring. And so she kept telling him, like, I haven't seen your earring. I've been at work. And since I've been off, I haven't seen nothing.
How did the cut get there?
Because she cut herself. I didn't cut nobody. I ain't cut. She ain't hit me. I ain't hit her. She probably cut herself when she was helping me pick up that vase.
Okay, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Well,
what
I'm just telling you.
Listen. What I'm gonna ask you to do is you're just gonna hang out in here with Officer Videla. I'm gonna go outside. We're gonna figure out what's going on.
And then it went, so I'm on the phone the whole time, and I'm telling her just stay on the phone with me. So then I hear glass break, and she said, you just hit me with a vase. So
Is that blood on your hand there?
Yeah.
I think it came from your. It looks like it might have came from your wrist. It looks like it's a little bit bleeding there.
So did that happen when he threw the vase at you? Okay, so did he throw it at you? Did he throw it at the ground? Where
He threw it at me.
Okay, and then it actually hit you?
Yeah, because I didn't go bleeding until I seen all the blood on my hand.
Now, what happened with the door on the foot? What's going on with that?
So I was on the phone with dispatch, and she was telling me to make my mom
You got a little bit of blood
come
on your
back
shirt.
out the house.
Yeah,
And she
probably.
pulled
It's
her
off
in the
the back
house
from
and
your wrist
locked the
there.
door.
Okay.
So when I knocked on the door, she was putting her shoes on and she come back out. So I told her, I said, well, get your phone in case we need, you need your phone or whatever. So in the meantime, he comes to the door. I had my foot like this so I can see her. And he came and he just slammed the door, and my foot was literally stuck up under the door.
Okay. And you're her daughter, is that correct?
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
her husband.
Okay. So you have no relation to him other than just that's your mom. Cool. Okay. All right. So nobody needs an ambulance though. I know you got blood on you. What about your foot?
I'm good.
Okay.
My thing was I wanted somebody to be here because I'm on probation, so
Okay.
I can't afford to get in trouble. And the way he came at me with that meat cleaver, we hadn't even got all the way up the hallway yet.
So-
He met us down the hall with the meat cleaver.
I missed a big part of the meat cleaver story. Can we start over with
He
that?
went in the kitchen.
Okay, so she
He
came
said-
to meet me at the
let
door.
me tell you. He told me, he said, don't let that little you know. I said, you can't tell me don't let my daughter in, because I pay bring her too.
Uh-huh.
He said, well, she ain't welcome. So I went out the door, go let her in. And I let her in, and then he came out the door first when he got the meat cleaver. He let her come on in. A little come on in, he had a meat cleaver. I said, you ain't finna cut my daughter with no damn meat cleaver. That's why they had that thing right there. Because he was coming at her with the meat cleaver. He met us down that hall with meat cleaver.
So he came all the way down the hallway with the meat cleaver. What was he saying when he had it in his hand?
He was like, "You're not welcome," and I'm like, "Go ahead on, Eddie." He was like, "You little if you come up here, I'm gonna fuck you up." I'm like, "Eddie, you don't want these problems."
So did he raise it above his head?
He didn't go all the way over his head,
But he had it like about here, say? Okay.
And then because when he first came, he was like this. And then when he did like that, and I'm like, okay, Eddie, you don't want these problems. And like I told the dispatch, please tell your officer come on, because if he come back to this door and come at me again, my temper is like really wearing out.
Okay. All right. So,
'Cause I go
and then y'all separated and came out here and waited for us. Obviously, came and opened the door. Appreciate it.
Dispatch said don't let her stay inside with him.
Oh, absolutely.
We
Sample.
know you ain't, but still.
Okay. Jeez.
This is an everyday thing that man, when I get on work, he find something to pick at me about.
What happened down the hallway? And why did you have a meat cleaver in your hand down the hallway?
Have meat cleaver. I would meet her to let her know, don't come to my apartment, man.
What did you have in your hand at that time?
Nothing. I ain't have nothing in my hand. What am I having? Why am I gonna fight somebody? You can look at my record. I ain't been in jail so many years, man. I'm just protecting my home. They see her kid mad because they can't come here and live.
Listen.
It's threats every day, but we don't pay it no mind. But when you start getting physical,
Yeah, I understand that.
and you know, my thing is, I try not to get in their business. But if she wants to talk to me and tell me what's going on, I'm gonna listen up and give my opinion.
Yeah.
And he don't like that. And he said, "Oh yeah, I take up for her whether she's right or wrong." No,
Well,
I don't take nobody's side. You know what I'm saying? If you wrong, you wrong. You right, you right. And then it goes from that to him want to call people out their names and stuff. But today was the last day he can ever say anything to me.
I'm not yelling at you. Lower your voice.
Anything
Lower your voice.
when me and my wife have a problem,
Okay. So why did you meet them all the way down the hallway then?
I ain't meet them down the hallway.
You did not go anywhere out of this apartment.
I went toward my apartment.
Okay. All right. So why did you meet him out here then? If not down the hallway, you met him out here. Why? For
Just
what
to
purpose?
tell her that don't come inside my apartment.
So if you didn't have anything in your hands, why did she have that club in her hands? Why did she feel the need to have that club in her hand if you didn't have anything in your hands?
That my wife had that club in her hand. My wife beat me all the time.
Okay.
That ain't nothing new.
Okay.
She beat me all the time.
Okay. So when your wife was exiting the door and her daughter's already outside, and you pulled your wife back in.
My wife came in. My wife came in. I said, don't bring your daughter in my house. She said, okay, give me a cigarette. I gave her, she came in and got a cigarette.
Okay.
Her daughter came here to make things worse than it is. That's all that is. Yeah, I throw that vase down. I ain't throw it at nobody, but I throw it. That come mad. I paid a lot of money for that earring, man.
All right. What's your first name again?
Eddie.
And what's your last name, Ed? All right, Mr. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
For what?
Just go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me, okay? All right. I'll explain everything to you in just a minute, Mr. Eddie, okay?
Well, I want my house locked up.
Well, no, that's not going to happen because your wife lives here. So we're not going to keep her from being able to come inside, okay? I'm just trying not to pinch you. There you go.
What you charging me with?
Well, we're still working through that, but right now we got enough probable cause to go ahead and place you under arrest, okay?
In my own house.
That's correct. Don't matter if you're at your own house or down the street or whatever.
I told you, man, you can't be breaking that vase.
I just throw the vase down, man.
So we're going to go ahead and come out to my car and keep talking, okay? But we're not going to say nothing to the wife or the daughter on the way out.
Get my cigarette, please.
5, 4 central. 4, 5, 6 times.
We're going to go out and go to the left, okay?
Don't go in my house. Don't go.
Leave my daughter alone.
My house.
I'm tired of fucking with you.
Just
You
stay
ain't
out
getting that to
here.
them.
Just stay out here for just a second.
You ain't getting that to them.
They're gonna rob my house, man.
Well, your wife still lives there, so we're not gonna tell her she can't go in there because it's still her house. All right, see this second car right here?
Yes.
All right, we're just gonna stand in front of that for just a second. Just stand right here for me. You got anything in your pockets I need to know about?
Some
Ox- Is that prescribed to you?
yes.
Obviously, are y'all like legally married or y'all? Okay. So between y'all being legally married and obviously living in the same place and everything like that.
I
Okay.
just don't have them in the bottle.
Oh, were they just in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we can't be doing that.
Just don't. I do that because people been robbing me out of my pills. And I
Okay.
have my pain medicine, please.
We don't have a choice but to take him to jail, whether you wanted us to or not.
No, I know maybe you cool off.
Well, it just that's state law says that we're required to. It's part of the domestic violence
Yeah,
statute and
'cause
everything like that.
It's just like this. I go to work in the morning time. I come home every day at 2:30 from McDonald's. He gonna find something.
Does he work?
No, no. I'm just like, but I'm just like, I get a social security check too, but I've been.
But you still go up and go to work and all that kind
Yeah,
of stuff. So
trying to get my
I just was curious if he did anything work. I know that you said something about he'd been drinking since like 7 o'clock this morning. So I assumed he didn't have a job, but I wanted to ask the question just to verify.
I would love to pick that up for you in just a second, but you can't be having pills just in your pocket. You're telling me they're prescribed to you, but there's like 9 pills just chilling in your pocket.
There ain't no 9 pills
Like
in my
assault and criminal damage.
Yeah.
criminal. I can destroy my own stuff
No,
if
you
I
can't.
want to.
Not if it's to intimidate her.
My pain medicine.
Get in the
man.
car, please.
Where's it at?
I'm gonna try to pick them all up, but you
I don't have
just
a
fell in the
3.
grass. Oh, go ahead and scoot back for me. Scoot your body back, and you can put your back on that back door.
When I get home, my house is gonna be robbed, man.
And we'll deal with that if that happens.
So what you charging me with?
Well, I'll get to that. Just go ahead and scoot in so I can close the door so I can find all these pain pills that you're prescribed. Are you wanting to pursue charges against him?
I mean, he just needs some help. Like,
No.
No, he needs to cool off.
he need to go back to Advantage.
Okay.
Just stop.
So you're not wanting to pursue charges for the meat cleaver down the hallway at all?
As long as he ain't touch me, he good.
Okay. And
Okay, but he
so
was going to Advantage, and he was doing good. He was taking no shot, the rest of the dog punch shot and the pill.
okay.
And once he just stopped going, and then this one, like he just flipped.
When he was coming down the hallway, was he coming at you or just her with the meat cleaver? So just her? Okay, so all he's
He got
gonna
meat cleaver in he grabbed meat cleaver while I'm gonna go outside, come out that door, and go let my daughter do it. You better let her come in here. You better let that little bitch come in. I said, after you don't tell me my daughter can come in here.
So what he's gonna be charged with today then is the damage to the property and just simple battery on you for grabbing on you and pulling you back into the apartment, okay? So he's not receiving any felonies
Oh, my
today. If you do change your mind, decide you need EMS, that's perfectly fine. I don't know how deep that cut is. But if y'all have any questions, the case number is in there. So y'all just give us a call and we can come back out. But
Well, you ain't have a problem like that, you know.
okay. Well, y'all need anything else from us right now?
Well, sir, I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a better night. Yes, ma'am. Dude, I was so upset about my food. I literally had already paid for it.
Where's that? Where'd you get food at?
Chick-fil-A.
Do you want me to go get it for you?
I mean, you can go over there and see if they'll give it to you. I was doing like the curbside pickup. It was under my name.
Okay, yeah, I'll go over there.
I was sitting in lot number 2,
Okay, I'll go over there real quick.
if that matters. Hey, my boy was over here trying to get some dinner.
Hey, my boy was over here, and then somebody was running crazy with a meat cleaver. I don't know what's going on.
Stop it.
Alright, I'll go get you.
I appreciate you. All right, sir. So while we're doing this, I'm gonna explain something to you. You're only being charged with simple battery and the damage to property. Okay, you're not getting any felonies today, based on the testimony that I received and the fact that your wife's daughter does not want to press charges against you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're just receiving the 2 misdemeanors today. I'm putting your prescribed medication in this bag, and then everything else is gonna go in a separate bag.
My wife never told you it prescribed for me.
Yes, she did.
You go with him, Cliff?
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't no bad person.
The suspect was booked for simple battery family violence and criminal trespass damage to property.